Nobody's heard.
Second to none.
Only touch me.
Phantom of the Opera.
Only touch.
Nowhere to run.
I think we need to tune this. Definitely.
This is going to be good, you know.
Anybody want to come up and play and sing? I'll go sit down. Maybe you want to. You can tune this with the capo on it. Anybody want to ask me anything? Not all at once. What?
Question, you ever going to do Phantom of the Opera again?
I wish I had time. I really do. You know, when I did Phantom, and it was just an amazing, amazing experience. It was really. I never worked so hard, but loved working more. You know, to do 8 shows a week, and know that your ass is on the line every time you step up on stage, and how many people want to see you fail. So it was great, but it was also at a different point. I had 1 child, and Evan got time to come up and be with me. When you've got 3 little ones, it's you know, my wife has her hands full, and basically when I'm home every day I take somebody to school, pick them up from school, and you know, there's a full day. So it's really hard to find a time where I could say I'll go away. You know, the idea of doing Broadway was always something great, but there's only so many hours in the day, and anything that I spend time doing takes me away from something else. So, you know, family's really the most important thing, and if I can't make it work with my family, then there's just no point in doing it.
Was it a healing process for you? Was it a healing process for you?
Yeah, it was awesome doing it. It was really, you know, I found out a lot about myself that I didn't even know, and you know, obviously that character isn't me, but to do something where there's a character with, you know, a deformity that it covers up and searches and goes after something but doesn't know how to get it. Well, gee, that was me. You know, I didn't even know it, and it was very, you know, it was an interesting time for me because I started getting involved with kids with facial differences and getting involved with helping other people and realizing, you know, that the more we keep secrets, the more unhealthy we are. You know, the best thing to do in life is let go of your secrets because they'll harm you more than the truth. You know, letting people know the reality of things is much better and more helpful to each one of us than hiding. So it was great. It was awesome to do. It was good fun.
Who's your favourite guitarist of all time? It's going to be Prince. Come on, who died recently?
Well, I'd have to say, you know, Jimmy Page just encompasses everything for me, just as an arranger, a producer, somebody who is so much more than you even realize. I mean, he's a phenomenal guitar player, but what he's made, those Zeppelin albums are symphonic, and what goes into making that kind of music.
Good answer.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was afraid you weren't going to like it.
Oh, mine's just Prince.
Prince was awesome. I first saw Prince in 1978, 79 at a club in New York.
5'2".
A tiny little guy. Vegetarian, wouldn't wear leather. You know, interesting. Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant.
How do you stay sane while it's crazy?
How do I stay what?
Sane.
How do I stay sane? Is that what you asked?
I just relayed the question.
Thank you. I was going to go, what? You know, when you're up here and you can't hear anything, you put your mic. How do I stay sane? Look, every night when you go home, you got to face yourself. And if you don't like who you see, then you're in a lot of trouble. So, best way to stay sane is you know, to know who you are, you know, and you know, fame's real interesting because I always tell people that fame allows you to be the asshole you are, you know, or not. You know, fame gives you the freedom to be who you really are, and if we're fortunate enough to be famous, I think the best thing we can do is give back to other people.
Well, you've written some of the most amazing ballads. Heartfelt, obviously, sorry. Is it easier to write those when, because after reading your book, obviously there's been a lot of ups and downs relationship-wise. Is it easier to write those songs like A Million to One, like I Still Love You, when you're in a good place or when you're suffering a little bit?
Those kind of songs come out of suffering. And that's good stuff, you know. I don't regret anything I've done. You know, all those things bring you to where you are in your life, and I don't believe that anybody makes mistakes. You know, what you do in your life is what gets you to where you ultimately are, and you know, I've stepped in some shit, but my shoes are clean now.
Can you tell us more about your second book?
Second book is kind of, I don't want to say it's a continuation of the first book. The first book was really kind of like connecting. I wanted people to know that, look, we all have problems. Everybody looks at famous people and go, gee, I want to be like them. And it makes you feel like less. And, you know, when you look at somebody else and think that they're better than you, it makes you feel that you're less than them. So the whole thing for me with the book was to connect with my family, with my kids, so my kids would ultimately know who I was. And with you know, to let people know that life's not always perfect, and we all go through struggles. And you know, the second book is really kind of like a how-to from the first book. So it's about how to get up every day and, you know, love the day, chase your dreams, how to get yourself in shape physically. You know, that doesn't take rocket science. You know, you don't need a big gym, you don't need weights, you don't need anything. Bricklayers are in great shape. What do they lift? Bricks. So, you know, getting in shape is easy, and its own reward is being in shape. Makes you feel good. And eating. You know, I like cooking. Nobody taught me how to cook. So, but so there's recipes and there's great photos of me kind of working out, and you know, woo! And,
You still on your double neck from the 70s?
No, that's gone for quite a while. A lot of those guitars are gone. But so the book is in the works, and it's very cool. It's you know, kind of like a how-to.
Any